Hi, this is Cutroneo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is going to feature the new patch that I created for my Line 6 Helix that I call the Mark IV 4-channel. Last week, Line 6 released their newest firmware update for Helix, version 2.0, and it includes a lot of new features which are really great. I'm taking advantage really of two of them, the first being the 3 channels of the Mark IV Mesa Boogie amp that's included now, and then the other thing are Snapshots, which allows you to set multiple parameters, multiple effects on and off with a single push of a button, and it saves it as almost like a preset within a preset, and you can have up to 8 snapshots available within a single preset. So the patch that I'm going to go over with you today is my version of a Mark IV amp, but it's my ideal version of a Mark IV amp, which includes 2 lead channels. I use the 2 rhythm channels, the clean as well as the crunch channel, channel 2 on the Mark IV, and I don't alter them, but I use and I take advantage of snapshots to alter the lead channel depending on what mode I'm using. Whether I'm using rhythm, I have a little bit less gain, and the EQ is sculpted for a rhythm sound, but when I go to a lead, because of snapshots, I'm able to change all of these different settings and increase the gain a little bit to add a little bit more sustain and compression to my lead sound, as well as change the EQ so that way it's more of an EQ'd guitar that stands out in the mix, as well as adding a little bit of a volume bump and turning on a few effects. So before I go into explaining the patch, I want to show you briefly my global settings. And really the only change to my global settings that I've done is making sure that the 1/4-inch outputs are set to instrument and the mic outputs are set to the XLR outputs are set to mic. In addition, I have set my global EQ, and I do a low cut and a high cut. Low cut's at around 120 hertz and the high cut's at around 6 kilohertz. Bringing us back to the patch, we'll start at the rhythm 1, which is the clean. And really the only thing that I have going on in this is an LA Studio Comp. For all 3 of the amp models, I'm just using the amp, and I'm using 2 IRs, the Ownhammer Mesa Boogie free pack that you're able to get. So those are there. So back to rhythm 1. I do want to show the difference with and without the compressor. Makes a big difference in volume. So, without the compressor, and with the compressor. So I have the compressor set to match the volume of the rest of the snapshots that I have. Moving on, here's number 2. This is my crunch. This is the 2nd channel of the Mark IV. And you'll notice that again I'm not doing anything with the snapshot. The snapshot switches from that 1st channel to the 2nd channel. nice crunchy rhythm. Moving on to my heavy rhythm patch, which I just call Mark IV Heavy. This is the 3rd channel, and this is where things get a little interesting as we work our way through. So here's my rhythm patch. Now when I go to the lead, you'll notice that I have a Minotaur pedal and 2 delays as well as an EQ that will all come on when I press the 4th snapshot. In addition, you'll see the settings change. So you'll see the gain and the lead drive change, as well as the presence, and most importantly the graphic EQ. So here's the rhythm setting, then here's the lead setting. Bring down the highs a little bit, and I bring up the 750 slider in that in the EQ block. So this is what that lead sounds like. My goal in making this patch was to make a really versatile patch that I could use for pretty much every single setting that I'd be playing in. And I feel like I've done this pretty well as a template. What's really great, and something that I wish was on other Mark series amps, is that I have the ability of having 4 channels, 4 distinct channels. And even though the heavy and the lead are the same channel, I'm changing the EQ slightly to match whether or not I'm playing either rhythm or lead. And the big difference is that I'm able to change the graphic EQ on both of those. So that's it for my Mark IV 4-channel amp patch for Helix. If you like this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up button, share this video with your friends, and if you feel so inclined, subscribe to my channel.